Okay, today we're going to build a loyalty program. Well, loyalty programs are, you've seen these a gazillion times with cards that you might get, things you carry around on your wallet. Usually you see this with a lot of restaurants, small fast food places where you make some number of purchases and you'll get a free item. But it could be applied to anything. It could be applied to haircuts. It could be applied to drinks at a bar. So we're going to build a loyalty program that people can carry around with them right in their pocket because it's all based on your mobile phone number. So here we go. So I actually created a loyalty program before, and I'll just edit this and you'll see how it was built. It's pretty much the same as if I were doing it from scratch. First thing that you do is you give your loyalty program a name. I called it Try Loyalty because this is going to be a demonstration for our sales team and will be put on the website. So just gave it a name called Try Loyalty. And the next thing you want to do is when somebody opts into the loyalty program, you want to put them in a list. And I'm just putting them into a list that I created before. And I go through this in the different training videos. So if you don't understand about opt-in lists and keywords, you'll see that in a different video. So I'm going to just choose this opt-in list. So what that means is that if somebody types one of the keywords that's associated with that list, in this case I have a couple of keywords that are associated with the list, so multiple ways to get opted into a particular list. But if they type one of the keywords, they'll get opted into this opt-in list, which is called They Tried Loyalty. And then you give your program a date range. I just arbitrarily gave it from today through 2 years from now. You could, most loyalty programs might be indefinite, so you could put it some date in the future. But you might have a loyalty program that you run on a quarterly basis or a yearly basis, and then you start a new one. So you get lots of flexibility in how you do that. So the next thing you want to do is how the customers will get their reward. Now, usually you can define, depending on the type of business you have. You may have the kind of business where you want people to check in, and in that case, you're doing it on a per visit basis. So you say every time they visit the place, maybe it's a coffee shop, they can punch in. And again, the punching in, we'll show that in a different video. There's a number of ways to do that, including a self-service kiosk, which is really cool, but we'll go through that in a different video. But the other way to do a loyalty program is based on purchases. So in that case, you would select purchases. So a little bit different than visits. I think you get the idea. So if you're doing it on visits, for instance, it's likely that you don't want people to do more than one punch-ins per day. So they might, sort of try and game the system by punching in. If there's a kiosk in the establishment where they can do a self-serve check-in, and we'll show you the kiosk later, then you don't want somebody to be gaming the system by keep pressing the check-in. So basically this says they can check in once a day. Okay, so we're just going to put the goal of after 3 visits. Next thing is, this is a little bit confusing here, but it's actually important if you want your customers to be able to query the number of points they have at any given time. So typically you reserve some keywords for your punch interface. You can use a vanity keyword for this. I don't recommend it. I recommend, because you don't want to use your vanity keywords for something like this. You can use a system-generated keyword, and you get an unlimited number of system-generated keywords. So I keep a bunch of system-generated keywords around, and this way they appear when they're not used. I've got some vanity keywords here, but I'm going to select one of the system-generated keywords. And you can see the difference between a system-generated keyword is sort of a randomly generated set of characters. Usually it's just 4 characters, so that's actually pretty nice. Whereas a vanity keyword, more descriptive. And I've got a bunch of test keyword. So we're just going to choose one of the system-generated ones because I don't want to use a vanity keyword for this. Now, what that says is that when you'll see that what happens, so we'll go through the notifications. Basically, every time the user's card, well, it's a virtual card, but their account gets punched, and we'll go through the punch interface in a bit, but every time their card gets punched, you could send them a message. And these little tags here, those are called merge tags, and you can see a list of them here. So you can sort of personalize the list. So what's going to happen is every time this person gets punched, or if they have a self-service check-in and they check in or they punch themselves, they'll get a message back, and it will tell them how many points they currently have. And that's this status keyword that we did up here. So it will say something like, "Hi, Mike." Excuse me, my name is Mike. So it'll say, "Hi, Mike. You now have 10 points. You're one step closer, and you can text this, the PX66, in order to get your rewards at any time." And that's here the status. So if I just simply texted PX66 to 71441, I would get back my current loyalty points for that particular program. The other thing here is when you reach the goal. So when the user gets, in this case, is 3 visits, they'll get their little gift. We don't know what the gift is going to be. That would be the coupon, which we haven't added yet. So we'll go and add a coupon in a minute. One thing I'll note here is that a lot of times you want to blank this out. If you've got a very active loyalty program and you don't want to be constantly using up your text pool to send out just confirmations, you can blank this out entirely. And what will happen is when the user gets punched, they won't get anything back until they reach their goal, or of course they can always do their status, which in this case is the PX66, and they'll have that'll be sent to them initially, so they'll know how to do that. So we'll just leave this here, and we're saving that, and that's how we do a loyalty program. Very, very simple. So we've got our loyalty program. Now what the system's telling me, by the way, is giving a little warning, saying we didn't include a coupon when we reach the goal. So we're going to go do a coupon right now. So we'll just sort of go back. We'll close this, and we'll just create a quick coupon. So we're going to go to mobile coupons, and I'm just going to create a very quick one here. And I'm going to use the template. So I'm just going to say we reward loyalty, and actually that should be the slogan. The program name should be whatever. In this case, it's let's just say pizza place loyalty program. This way they know where it's coming from. Usually you have the name of your business here, and then your slogan is optional. See how it's appearing on the coupon. We'll see that in a minute. Now you can, for the image, there's a number of ways to do that. You can create your own images, but we're going to just select one from the gallery. In another video, I'll go through how to create customized images. Well, since this is going to be for a pizza, I'm just going to select the pizza and just go through that slowly. I selected from the gallery. I've got any number of different little images that I can use. You probably can cover just about every industry with the gallery. I just chose the pizza picture. So you can see how the coupon's shaping up, and this is going to be the coupon where they get a free one. So we'll see how this gets attached to the loyalty reward. We'll put the discount color. I don't know. We'll put orange for pizza. And terms and conditions. I like to say redeem at location. You can say something like not to be combined with other offers or discounts, yada, yada, yada. So you can put your terms and conditions. Very good idea. Always put the place name and the address. So we're just going to say Pizza Place, and we're going to put 100 Main Street in Raleigh, which is where I am, North Carolina, 27616. Blah blah. Now, at this point, you can do a couple of different things. If the establishment you're building this for has a barcode reader, a lot of them do, you can select one of the barcode types. Now, there's a lot of them here. Most barcode readers support all of them, so you really don't have to worry about too much of this. Most modern barcode readers will support just about all of these different standards. So I'm going to choose, I've got to put a barcode number in if I'm going to do that. You know what? I'm going to do a promotion code instead. If I was doing a barcode, I would put the number that would be encoded in the barcode. So this is good for tracking, but it's going to be easier to show you in the demo by using a promotion code. In this case, maybe the place doesn't have a barcode reader. They find it easier to do a promotion case. So promotion code. So we'll just give a promotion code of loyalty. Loyalty 13. I don't know, 2013. And hit next, and this is a name of the this is a name for the coupon. This doesn't actually show anywhere except in your coupon list. If you want, and give it a description, so you could say something like use this coupon for loyalty awards, blah blah blah, just to remind you of what you want to do. And if you want to give your coupon a date, you might want to have it coincide with the loyalty program. So I'll put 2/15 here, which I think I did for the loyalty program. Branch code is actually important if the place, let's say this pizza place had 3 locations, and they want to track which locations are doing that. And you see a little help tip. So if it says if you have more than one store and you would like to track each store, then you would select the branch code. SMS redemption, I like to do this. Most people these days have a smartphone, but even for those people who don't have a smartphone, they can redeem this simply by text message. Try this later, but the other reason why you want to do SMS redemption is, let's say that they're inside the place, and some places have Wi-Fi, and then you go on to get the Wi-Fi, but you have to confirm terms and conditions. So to bypass all that, you can just do SMS only, and then it's much faster in some cases. So the terms and conditions, now I'm just going to copy the terms. I'm not going to lose this. I'm going to go back a screen and just copy the terms and conditions that I had here and put them here. Okay, no big deal. Now this is interesting. What this is telling me is the length of my message, my text message right now is 130 characters. You get 160 characters per text message. Now, if you went over for some reason, you had a long list of terms and conditions, and you wanted to make sure they all appeared, that's okay. It'll just come across multiple messages. So if I cross the 160 boundary, then the redemption redemption coupon would be span across multiple messages. In this case, it doesn't, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, so now it just sort of gives me a summary. Okay, so this is the name of the reward is Pizza Place. This is just the name of the coupon, Pizza Place Loyalty, the slogan. Everything's sort of recap for you. You can see what it looks like over here. And we'll finish that. We'll confirm it. We're not going to send it anywhere. They're just confirming it. Just says it is a live coupon. Some cases you might create coupons that are not started yet. In that case, they'd appear in your pending area. In this case, it's in the active area because it's actually an active coupon right now. Somebody gets the award. Then you got your expired coupons. Those are coupons that you've done, and you can track all of this. There's reporting, but I don't want to go through that in this video. All right, so now we can go back to the loyalty program where we were before, and if you remember, it gave us that little warning that we didn't add a coupon for the goal. So now we've got a coupon. We're going to select free pizza, and voila. So now what have we done? If you go back there, you can see, and then you move your mouse over it. Where's that? There. If I move my mouse over, it'll just show me a little bitmap, a little image of the coupon, so I know what I'm going to give away for the reward. It has the expiration date that we put in there before. So what are we doing here? So we just created a loyalty program, and what this is saying is that for every 3 visits, and it's probably not realistic to give a free pizza every 3 visits, but get the point here. You could change this to 10 purchases. And in that case, they'll say 1 purchase a week. Or maybe you want to say 2 points, because maybe if they buy more than 2 pizzas, you can punch them for 2 points. And just tell the person, your staff at the register. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now, next thing that you typically want to do is generate some signage. So you can build signage any way you want. You can do it completely outside of the platform, but the platform has a great way to create a sign, and that's with this little ad generator. So we go to the ad generator, and what you'll see is a printable sign which the pizza place could use in their establishment, and they'd hang this on the wall. This is high resolution artwork, so it'll print out great, and they put this on posters or whatever they want to do. And it just explains, if they put it at the register, it explains what the loyalty program is. It also says that they'll save 20% today just for joining. So we're going to go back and do something, because I think that's a very interesting proposition, and that's going to incentivize people to join the program, because they know, hey, if I join, I can get 20% just for joining today. So let's close this and do one more thing. Let's go and create another coupon. And this one is going to be, it's going to say, product name is, discount. Maybe loyalty discount. You could use the same slogan. Got it saved there. It'll save what you've entered before. And we'll go back to the gallery, and we'll select the same thing. And this time I'm going to select not free, which is what we did before. We're going to say a percentage of 20. Okay. So what you're seeing now is the coupon's getting built. Since we were, what are we going to use this coupon? We're going to use this coupon for right after joining. So I'm going to show you how that works. So again, you've got your terms and conditions. Let's say redeem at register. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Very important to put the place name. So pizza place, address, blah, 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 blah. By the way, it's also important to put your phone number. I didn't do that. I'm going to put the phone number 249-6409. That's our phone number here at Adverscan. Why is that important? Because that address will be a hot link. So somebody has a coupon, whatever the reason they want to call up, maybe they want to order the pizza in advance. So we're going to do it that way. I'm going to select promo code again, and this time I'm going to say loyalty join. Okay. So give coupon a name, loyalty join coupon. Spell check that. Put a description. Basically, this would be the coupon that you give to people just for joining. And we'll put an expiration date again to coincide with the loyalty program. Maybe we'll ask for a branch code. We'll select this again. It should carry forward the terms and conditions, but it doesn't. So it's very easy. All you got to do is hit the back key, and you don't lose anything. So just copy that right there. Got plenty of space if I wanted to put more. It's about done here. Finish, confirm. Okay, so now you've got these 2 coupons sitting there. One is going to be used for your loyalty reward, which is the free pizza. It's the coupon name here, and the other one is for the join. Okay, that's just for joining because you wanna get people to opt in. All right, so how are they going to get the join one? The way they're going to get the join one is you go to your contacts. Now remember that you had a keyword for try loyalty. That was a keyword. If you remember, that appeared on that sign that we looked at before. And those people who do that are going to go into this list. These are silly names because they're for demo. Usually you'd have a name like opt-ins. This is our loyalty program opt-ins or something like that. All right, but we're gonna just choose this one, and we're gonna edit this list. And what we're gonna say is we're gonna say I'm gonna actually say loyalty demo. Blah blah. Thanks for trying. Thanks for trying the loyalty demo. I know this is kind of stupid names. Oops, I just hit. That was dumb. Okay. Just going to tell them they won't get any more than free because they're also when they're opting into a list, so you can send them coupons later. So you're just saying we're not going to send you more than four coupons per month. And we're going to add a coupon immediately. Now remember we had the loyalty join, so we're going to include that. Now what's going to happen is when they opt into the list, they will get this. Now what's interesting is that if they want to game the system, because anyway, I want to get a coupon every time, so they keep opting out, opting in. That you cannot game the system. So if somebody opts in, gets the 20%, then opts out, and then comes back tomorrow and opts in again, they're not going to get the coupon again. We will opt them back in. The platform will opt them back in, but it will not send them the coupon again. It keeps track of who has been previously stored. So these numbers never get deleted. They just get opted out. So you can't really game the system that way. And if they've already joined, if they're already a member, it would just say thanks again for trying, and Mike, and it'll substitute the user's name, and that's what they'll get there. Notice we just hit 159 characters, so we're right under the limit of one message. If we had gone over, it would just come in multiple messages, but it's good to try and keep it into one message, obviously. Okay, so now we pretty much just defined the loyalty program, and if we go back to the loyalty program again, and we look at the ad, you can see the ad now. If you can try this, unfortunately, there's no way to show you an emulator. Probably one exists, and maybe I'll find one, but if you text try-loyalty to 71441, you're going to get opted in to this. They tried loyalty. It's a demo, so you don't have to worry about getting spammed or anything. And then you'll get a coupon immediately, which of course doesn't really exist because this is a fictitious place. But you'll get your coupon, and I'll show you the punch interface. So a couple ways to punch. So now the question becomes, okay, when they come in and they buy something, how do you punch them? Well, typically I'm going to show you the punch interface. This would be at the register. You would typically have this on a tablet. A lot of customers have a small tablet, just a single function web page, and you would install the web page on their desktop, and you would just put their phone number in. So I'm going to put my phone number in, assuming that I'm give myself 10. Well, no, it won't allow me to get 10 because I said maximum of 1 per day, so I'll just have to punch 1. Okay, so it just tells me that 1 has been out. I just got a message. I don't know if you heard that, and I'll just read the message that I just got. It says, "Hi, Mike. You now have 1 of 10 points. You are 1 step closer to your reward. Text PX66. Remember, that's that system-generated keyword to 71441 to check your balance. So you can check it. So it's telling you how to get your points if you want to get status at any time. Now, the other thing that I will get, actually I just got it, is the coupon. And the coupon was just for getting opted into that list. Now, actually, I didn't get the coupon because I was already in that list. Okay, so how do okay, just have to believe me. I did not get the coupon because I was already opted in the list. If this was a new user, they would get it. So can't explain that to you, but it's pretty obvious. I think the best way to do it, I'm gonna leave this up for a minute. Go ahead and try. By the way, you can scan the QR code. Scan the QR code. That'll send the text message also, and that'll opt you in. So there's two ways of opting in. You can scan the code, the QR code, or you can do text try loyalty to 71441. Let me leave this up for a minute, and you can see what happens. And in your case, you won't get punched because I don't know who's trying this. Obviously, you're doing this later, but you will get the coupon. That's how to do a loyalty program. Pretty easy stuff. Just see if we missed anything. Generated a sign. We built the loyalty program. It's the only other thing, and I'm going to show this more in a different video, but it's the kiosk builder. So I'm not going to show you this, but basically with a kiosk builder, this allows you to build a more elegant kiosk that they can use at the register, typically on a pad, and it's a lot more graphic. You saw the punch interface before. This punch interface is much more elegant, and this is called the kiosk. So multiple ways of getting the punch interface up and running. Before we did it real quick, we did it the dumb way, and just going back, so in case you forgot how we did the punch before, we went here, we launched the punch URL, and we got a very bland screen, but it doesn't have to be elegant. All you're doing is entering the person's name in. They come in and you ask them, are you a member of our loyalty program? Yes, we are. What's your phone number? 919-363-4972. They punch that in, they hit punch, and voila, they'll get punched. So it's that easy. But if you want a lot of graphics and a much nicer looking interface, then use a kiosk builder. And I'm not going to do that in this video. So thanks. I hope this was useful, and we'll look for you again on the next video. Thanks.